here it is. I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna strip this thing down. It's a 50s Alma trailer, 30-footer. I think it's probably closer to 28. But that metal on the side is beautiful. I'm gonna repurpose all that. All these windows are all good. This thing will work out great. The insides are trashed, so I'm not going to use any of this stuff. Boy, these walls could talk. You know, maybe I'll be able to keep that sink. Let's see. Bathroom. You know. But we're just going to tear this thing apart. Keep what's good. My original plan was to build a permanent structure, and you know, things changed. I wasn't able to do that. So the alternative was to build it on wheels, and that made everybody involved happy. So I did a lot of designs for a permanent structure, but those are down the tube. Luckily, I designed a few tiny houses, and I am going to make the ultimate man cave Montana tiny house. It's going to be an amazing project, so I hope you guys join me on my journey to build my new house. So this was pretty cool. I was working on the new house, but I needed to tear this one apart, and I absolutely loved this rusted sheet metal on the sides, so I decided to keep it. And I noticed the windows were all pretty nice too, so I decided to keep the windows as well. The sinks, I might use the one in the bathroom. It's really small, so it's kind of nice. But the one in the kitchen's kind of rough. I might just buy like a stainless steel sink for that. But yeah, tearing this siding off was kind of challenging at times because it's held on with just tons of nails and screws, and you know, if you miss one it won't come off, and I'm trying not to destroy the metal. But eventually I started to get a little bit of a system going and didn't, you know, get too precious about bending the metal. So this metal is totally amazing. Look at this, man. It's beautiful and it's in perfect condition. It's got that cool rust vibe to it. I'm going to be using this as accents. So legend has it, this old guy who gave this to me when he was younger used to rage in this thing with his pals. He said one night some guy got all drunk or whatever, got mad and shot at him. And the bullet hole went in right there and all the way through to the other side. Shit, almost fell down. And dimpled on that side. So check out these windows. They're pretty nice, man. They're all in good shape. They're nice and thick. But I love these rain gutter things. Shoot, if I use these windows, I can use these rain gutters. They're pretty slick. Kind of dig it. Well, we did pretty good today. I'm about ready to wrap this up. And I'll be back tomorrow to do the other side. I might take this off the back. It looks like it's about half off anyway. So we'll see what happens. That was easy. So once I start taking off this siding, it kind of allowed me to see inside the framing and see what the actual metal frame looked like, and it's in really great condition. I mean, the thing is super strong and solid. I mean, back in the 50s, they made things to last. And it's a double axle. It's probably about 10 to 14,000 pounds it'll hold. You know, I was thrilled that it was 28 feet. I think this trailer was sold as a 29-foot trailer. So that's going to give me a lot of room to build on top of. But yeah, the frame, double axle, heavy duty, should work out great. So now we're starting day 2 of the demo of the trailer, and as I was driving out, I just couldn't help but just notice how beautiful it is up here in Montana. And it's so peaceful. You know, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere basically working on this thing by myself. And man, there's something about it. It's just so inspiring knowing how this is going to turn out in the end, and you know, just how life has changed for me so much. And I'm really happy about all the new things that are happening right now for me. And you guys can do this too. It's never too late to change and do new things in your life. So keep that in mind. Just go do it.
So sick and tired of spending my nights alone. So sick and tired of spending my nights alone. So I'm going back home to the place where I belong.
Looks like I got some curious cows heading over to check out what I'm up to over here. They're getting closer. Here they come. Ooh. Moo. Wow, they're pretty excited. Well, they're here. I've got an audience. There's Big Mama over there on the left. Oh. Well, I guess they're bored. See you later, guys. Well, my new friends have moved on to greener pastures, so it's back to work for me. I really started to pick up the pace on the second day as I was learning new techniques on how to do this. I've never done anything like this before, so this was kind of a learn as you go type deal, but it was a lot of fun, and I was pleased with the progress that I was making. Well, that whole bottom piece came out in one whack. So that made things fast. Almost done. Then I'll see what I can do about getting that aluminum off the roof, because I could use that for something, I'm sure. So the aluminum on the roof is in pretty good shape. There's a bunch of little dings in it. It looks like it went through a hailstorm or something. So I'll probably pound those dings out and use that for the walls on my shower. I think that'll work out good. Alright guys, get ready for my injury. My first injury of the project is about ready to happen. This stubborn piece here is giving me a hard time, and I had to put a little elbow grease into it. And as you see, there you go, nailed me. There's a bunch of junk on the side of this trailer here, and when I fell, I landed right on the plow, and it jacked up the back of my knee. But nothing too bad, just a little bruise. That's what I'm talking about. That was a close call right there. I could have been cut up pretty good on that old plow. Well, here it is, the final piece coming off. As you can see, I'm struggling with all the junk. That junk dumped me on the ground a few times today working on this. But whatever, you know, you just do what you got to do to make it happen. And I was just happy to finish this up. Well, at the end of day 2, I got the all the siding off this side. There's still some aluminum on the roof, but I'm going to take that off when we tear this trailer off the frame. But you know, it's looking pretty good. Give this thing a new life. Of course, I'm only keeping the frame. But here's my bounty. I got all these windows. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like 13 windows and frames. They're all still good. Tons of this cool rusted metal sheeting. And some cool aluminum rain gutters for each window. They fit the windows perfectly, so I can probably use those. Here's some scrap aluminum. There's a window in that door. I'll probably grab that. So it's been a good 2 days. I'm looking forward to seeing what this trailer looks like once we tear this top part down. So there you have it. It's beautiful out here in Montana. Peaceful. Well, there you have it, part 1 of my tiny house build. Be sure to stay tuned for the next video, which should be up in a few days probably, and we're going to be breaking out this big boy to demolish the frame. We're going to make easy work of it. Should be pretty exciting. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you like this video, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. So that's about it for now. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Oh yeah, by the way, one more thing. As I was tearing this thing apart, this killer logo was on the side, so I took it off and I figured I'd put it on my tiny house as a homage to the original trailer, because this thing's got a second life. So see you in the next video.